Hello, friends! Are you ready to solve today's mystery? This time, it's a strange one, and it might remind you of those fun school days when you used to share cupcakes and candies with your friends. At Little Rose School, Ms. Huda, the teacher, had a special surprise for the class. A giant cake to celebrate the school's 50th birthday. It was huge, covered in soft white cream, topped with fresh strawberries, cherries, and shiny pieces of chocolate. Everyone stared at the cake all day long, their mouths watering. Ms. Huda smiled and said, "No one touches the cake until the last period. Then we will all celebrate together." But when the final bell rang, surprise! The cake was gone. Everyone gasped. How could such a huge cake simply disappear? Who dared to eat it before the party? Ms. Huda said, "There's a thief among us, but who could it be?" She called up the 3 students who were last seen near the cake. Sami, the funny boy who loves food. He was holding a big spoon and said, "I was just helping set the plates, miss. I didn't touch the cake." Laila, the neat girl who always carried tissues. She said while wiping her hands, "I was only cleaning the table after the mess. I never touched the cake." Karim, the quiet boy who stood near the door with his coat. He said, "I was just looking for my lost coat. I never went near the table." But wait, something was strange. Ms. Huda noticed a trail of crumbs and cream leading from the table to the back closet. Who could have gone there? Slowly she opened the closet door, and suddenly, poof! A tiny white rabbit jumped out. Everyone laughed. Laila blushed and said, "Oh no. I secretly brought my rabbit Mish Mish to school today because he was feeling sick, but I forgot to close my bag properly." So little Mish Mish escaped, found the cake, ate until he was full, and hid in the closet. Sami asked, "So, the thief was the rabbit?" Laila giggled. "Well, it's my fault. I should have been more careful." Ms. Huda smiled and said, "Looks like Mish Mish is the real cake thief. But because it was just an accident, we'll forgive him. And I promise to bring a new cake tomorrow." Everyone laughed and ran to play with the naughty rabbit. But wait, there was one small piece of cake left on the plate with a big spoon next to it. Whose spoon was that? Sami laughed nervously. "Well, maybe I took just a tiny taste to make sure the cake was yummy." The whole class burst into laughter, and the mystery ended with a sweet surprise.